Hey, what's going on YouTube? Lionel here. I know it's been a little while since my last video. Um, I appreciate all the recent subscribers that subscribed to me over the last month. Been a little bit busy with work and school. Finally finished the semester. I did drop a class, so gives me another semester now. But anyway, it was just too much to handle. Anyway, I am back. I'm going to do two videos. The first video is sort of a plug, and I've mentioned this house quite a few times. Um, but I ended up buying three fragrances in the month of December because she has such a great deal. She does it quite a bit. So if you don't find anything in January, I mean, even her regular prices are fairly reasonable. But she ran a special for 20% off in the month of December, and I jumped on a few things that I've had my eye on quite a bit, and she sent out a couple of samples of things. So anyway, with that said, this is sort of a quick plug. Sort of, I won't really review the fragrance. I'll just kind of tell you where they're at. I'll put a link down below to tell you where you can go. And she's also on Facebook. Um, and you'll see that the name is the same. So anyway, with that said, in December I ended up buying three fragrances. It's from the house of CJ Scents. I don't know if you can see that with the lighting. Sort of bad. There we go. So CJ Scents, as you can see, this one is called Amberwood. This one is called Skin Deep. And this one is called Dirty Rose, which also happens to be my scent of the day today. Uh, so, anyway, these are three fragrances that I was really interested in. There was another one, um, and I'll probably pick up a couple of more this year. I'm not going to do much buying at all this year, but I'm definitely going to pick up a few more from CJ Scents. So, quick review, and I'm going to plug two more that I don't have with me right now. Quick review, Dirty Rose. Um, Dirty Rose is exactly what it sounds like. It's a dirty rose, almost an incensey. Sort of puts you in a mind of something like incense oud, sort of in that line. Something along that line. Something that Montal would probably make. Something that Amouage would probably make. It is a dirty rose. Um, I wonder if I have the notes. Let me see if I can find that real quick, just to kind of give you a quick picture of what this is. So, Dirty Rose is Tunisian Amber, Patchouli, and Rose. Um, the patchouli, and I think that in the Tunisian Amber sort of gives it this dirty component. The rose is not really a fresh rose. It's sort of a deeper, darker rose than some of the prettier, more fluffier roses. I mean, I would not consider it. It's sort of a rose that that you would find in a Montal. That's why I said it's sort of Montalish or something along that line. Some fragrance along that line. So the patchouli and the Tunisian, the patchouli gives it this dirty, rough vibe. It's an earthy, dirty patchouli. So it's not it's not a really fresh patchouli, or it's not really sweetened up much. It's sort of dirty, earthy, a grimy sort of patchouli, if I can use that term in a positive light. Um, but anyway, it is very long lasting. I mean, I would give the projection about somewhere in a medium range, somewhere around L'instant de Guerlain Extreme, somewhere around there. Um, but it really is it has the Tunisian amber kind of gives it a frankincense racinic type of vibe with some slight sweetness, hints of sweetness. But the patchouli and the patchouli is really dirty, a little rough. And if you're a patchouli lover, I think you would really like this fragrance, especially if you like it with darker notes. And then coupled with the rose, the rose is dirty rose, but the rose is gives it the incense oud rose type of vibe. So if you've ever smelled incense oud, if you've ever smelled rose oud, if you've ever smelled oud Issapin from Dior, sort of puts you in the mind of that. Not as harsh as those, not as rough as those, a little smoother, a little bit sweeter with the Tunisian amber. So I highly recommend it. I love it, like it a lot. So the next one is Amberwood. The notes for Amberwood are very gorgeous if you're into this. It's amber, woods, vetiver, musk, patchouli, and incense. And really what I get is a almost a dirty rose type of vibe with big hints of wood. So it's a woody, slightly glazed sweet um, notes of amber, but I get the patchouli and the fragrance and the frankincense. So it's sort of a racinic, earthy vibe. I mean, it goes quite well if you don't like the floral note of rose, as in when I mentioned dirty rose, amber wood sort of replaces the rose with wood, and the incense is just a tad bit darker, but the woods kind of gives it a sweetness. So it sort of has a sweet woods, maybe some cedar, maybe something along that line. So the woods kind of gives it this woody sweetness, coupled with the amber, but it's not an amber like any of the ambers you would know. I mean, amber is just, you know, think of amber in M7, sort of a supporting leg, sort of, you know, vodka and Long Island iced tea. You really don't get to taste it, you just get to feel it. That's sort of the amber and amber wood. So it's really a woody, earthy, incense patchouli vibe. Great for the fall and winter. Great for the fall and winter. So I really like that one. And the last one is called Skin Deep, which was I've been looking for a musk ever since I got the 7 ml sample of New York musk. Ever since I got that, I've been really interested in musks. And so she has two. One is called Skin, which is warm skin musk, and then she has Skin Deep, which is warm skin musk with cedar. And as she said, it's much darker. If you go on her website, you know she said it's much darker, and it is. I mean, it's a darker woody, and the musk is in between. So if you're looking for a dirty animalistic musk, you won't find it in this. But if you're looking for a clean, fresh musk, you may be you may find this one a little bit too dirty. So if you're looking for a musk right in the middle, this would be it. I've only smelt New York musk and musk ravageur, so you know, really I put it around the musk ravageur muskiness of it. But it's cedar coupled with this sweet sort of semi sweet animalistic musk. So but the cedar plays really it's really it's a lot more dark, it's a lot more masculine, perfect. I mean, I think it's a perfect signature type of scent in my opinion. So that's it for you. CJ Scents again. I purchased Dirty Rose. Oh, and I do have something else: Dirty Rose, Amber Wood, and I also picked up Skin Deep, Musk, woody, earthy, patchouli, incensey, earthy, patchouli, rose, semi-sweet. I also picked up now. She has this fragrance called, if you like your ambers and you like your sweet gourmand type fragrances, she has something called gingerbread amber. And I misplaced my sample, but oh my gosh, it is gorgeous. I mean, it is sweet, dense, dark, beautiful. It is beautiful. I mean, it is a very good fragrance. Um, if you like coffee and amber and you like your coffee sweetened, she has one called Amber Coffee, and I'll put it tit for tat with something like New Harlem. But it's a much darker coffee, more into the Cafe Noir, if you've ever heard of that fragrance from Ava Lux. So, and she sent me about 5 mils of vetiver, and it man is really a musk ravageur type of vet. I mean, it's sort of an Encore Noir type of vetiver, but a little deeper to me. So those are the ones I recommend: Amber Coffee, Gingerbread Amber, Vetiver, which I have not listed here. Then the three I purchased here. If you like anything around that, but just go check out our website. Again, I'll list it below. I mean, it is just she's a great perfume. She has very good customer service. Real simple square atomizers. I don't know. She has a bigger atomizer. I don't know what that one looks like. So, but this is these all come in 17 mil um, square atomizers with decent atomizers, and you know very simplistic labels. But what's in the bottle is absolutely gorgeous. So appreciate it. I thank you guys for watching, and I got one more.